I got a million ways to get it.
William fills up the back row a little bit. Puts a creature face down fence. Juan contemplates his plays. Kicks off with Upstart Goblin. It's old school classic. Giving his opponent 1,000 for that extra card. Don't see that guy play this much anymore, but we see go down. Some introductions to the back row and then the pass. William Fernandez at 9,000 life. He flips up the heavily chased Fossil Dino. Oh, Fossil Dino has been the chase card of the tournament today. Very, very popular. We're sold out up at the dealer booths. Players have been shopping that card pretty much all day long. But thankfully, they're in full stock right now on the GameAcademyOnline.com. You can go and order some. We see Spirit Reaper jump over. He's looking to grief that card out of the hand and is met with a little trap play from Juan Morales. He rejoins the hand. And this is the battle of the Spirit Reaper versus Upstart Goblin for a little card advantage and control. We see X-Saber revealed from Morales, hinting at the deck that's been so very powerful and popular throughout today's tournament. Sort of a daunting row, supported by William with 4 face-down cards. Hard to know what tricks he has up his sleeve. Morales pump fakes the trap card and then ends up bringing down the X-Saber. Book of Moon's gonna throw her down in face-down position. Book of Moon, another old school classic. It's actually not a card that was terribly heavily played right when it first came out, but has gained popularity steadily over time. Spirit Reaper rejoins the field and looks to grief Morales' hand as the Dino takes down the X-Saber. 5 totals change, and we're going to see the loss of a card here. And
life points are at 77 to 9,000. Is that all in my turn? Yep.
Ball hits the graveyard, but the X-Sabers are quickly recovered as they go in, and it's a battle of the back rows. X-Saber almost met with D-Prism, but Trap Stun, common that's really been picking up a lot of play here at the top tables. Answers and keeps the old X-Saber alive.
Awesome. Any response? That's fine.
Bottomless is going to remove the new summon.
Attack the Spirit Reaper for 300.
Smashing Ground clear the way for another Spirit Reaper attack. This time into a blank hand.
I'll draw a card if you want to. Any response?
Thunder King is met with another trap hole. A couple of timely trap holes have been key. However, the Spirit Reaper is seeming to stick and is griefing Juan Morales' hand pretty heavily. We see Rescue Cat.
That's fine.
Up into play. Got a foil Rescue Cat. See who he fishes out. Get the fancy spread of the old graveyard. And it's pretty tense here in this 7th round of the WWW Game Academy Online 2K event. Alright. We see Dark Soul and Arabellum join the ranks. both those guys. Bring out one of the biggest X-Sabers of them all. The face down Magic Drain. So if you haven't noticed by now, William Fernandez is pretty big on grief in the hand. He's got Spirit Reaper hard at work, followed by cards like Magic Drain, another old school classic. That card did see quite a bit of play when it first came out. Back in the days of the 7 Tools of the Bandit. And Spirit Reaper switches to defense mode. Alright, we've seen a pretty dramatic change in board position. A couple of X-Sabers tributed off. And it looks like
I'm at 69, you're 71.
We're going to see the appearance of none other than Brionic.
On your info?
And we get the old search at the end phase for one. He fishes out even more X-Sabers. Finds an X-Saber Passion. You see Heavy Storm met with Magic Drain, and no good response from one. So Heavy Storm is going to meet its end.
I really don't think it's right.
We have a rules question here for head judge Jake Mattern.
Okay, so I'm activating Brionic turn.
Brionic attempts to target Spirit Reaper, and instead of dying, it's kicked back to his hand. Laying the way for what could be a big attack. And as X-Sabers typically do, we're going to see the introduction of the Stardust Dragon. And the sack of that Stardust Dragon. Kind of an artful play to avoid the quick death of all your dudes to a timely Mirror Force. Pretty sure that William really wanted that Mirror Force to stick, but pretty good play by Juan has kept his board alive and thriving. William summons the defense mode Cyber Dragon. It's a special summon. And Brianna goes to work. Looking back. Whatever possible face down card. Trying to clear the way for some aggression. All right, and that's into game one. After a kind of struggling first start, Juan Morales wins the first.
I got